And now we're looking at the Saturday games for Week 1 college football. These games go Saturday, September 3rd. Mike Brenner, there's about 25 games or so here, and we've covered a lot of them. A bunch of them I've yet to look into, but I'm eager to look into them when I get the time later on this week. But there's a bunch of
what are you going to do on the red-eye flight tonight? That's what you can do.
Oh, yeah, exactly. All right, Mike Brenner, a lot of these games we have analyzed. I don't even know where it's. I guess the first one let's start with is the USC-Alabama game, because we discussed that with a bunch of people. We all kind of thought that Alabama minus 10.5 would be a good bet. Now it's up to 11.5.
And I'm hearing a friend of mine told me that thing's going to be sitting at about 13 by the time kickoff, which I don't
would not be surprised me at all.
I put a personal one in on the full game. I got it at 10. It was
really?
10.5.
Nice.
Yes. But I'm going, because, Pete, this is when we start our official picks, baby. This is for real. This is the odds couple, all right? I'm going Bama on the first half. I saw it at 7.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have the first half lines here, but I will check them and give you, with all these lines, we will give you the best line available at the time that we are.
Absolutely. And I'm riding them with the game, minus 11.5. I got a feeling. Well, I don't got a feeling. You got a brand new coach coming in. You think he can just line up and give Alabama a fight, even though it's on a neutral field? I don't see it happening. I got a feeling this is going to be an embarrassing game. I think they win by 20.
Yeah, I could easily see it. All right, so you're going to take, look, I bet it at 10.5 myself. You're going to take first half and the full game.
Absolutely.
All right, now the next game that I was talking about a lot, which I was liking the under 55 in Rutgers, Washington, and now it's down to 54 or 54.5 market wide. So I guess much like with the Stanford game, I will give it under 54.5, minus 107 is the pinnacle line. If it lands on 55, I'll be upset, but whatever.
Yeah, and I think, I really think Washington's going to get a lot of those points. I think Rutgers is in a total rebuilding mode, and I was thinking about pulling the trigger on Washington on the side, but I'm going to hold off, Pistol Pete.
All right, now let's talk about the next game that we've debated quite a bit over the past bunch of weeks. That's UCLA at Texas A&M. It's firmly at minus 3. No, it's 3 or 3.5. I was saying I like Texas A&M. You were saying you like UCLA. Do either of us want to go official with this one? Don't forget, you can do money lines and everything.
Yeah, of course. No, actually, Pete, I'm going to sit back. This is another one of both those programs. I'm going to sit back and take a look and see what they're doing. Texas A&M sweeping out a mess. UCLA, a lot of talent, great quarterback, expectations. You got a coach that needs to prove his worth this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit back.
They're replacing a lot of guys at receiver, but they also have a very strong secondary, which plays into Texas A&M. Texas A&M has a ton of depth at receiver, but a new quarterback, so there are a lot of X factors on
a learning curve for them.
All right, Mike Brenner, is there anything else you want to give officially?
Buddy, I can't wait to give this one officially, all right?
Oh, yeah, North Carolina, Georgia.
No.
Oh, no.
I was going to, but guess what? I'm going Clemson, baby. I'm going to tell you right now. I saw, again, I watched 4 high school games, literally in the stands in Gainesville, Georgia with Deshaun Watson. This kid's the real deal. I just saw an interview with him. He is fired up. He's focused. If the only thing I think can stop this game from covering is if he gets hurt. Just if he gets hurt. So with Clemson, I love it. I got the first half, Pete, at minus 4.
Okay, so you like the first half?
Love it. And I took the game at minus 7.5, minus 110.
Well, why don't you take minus 7, minus 120 at Pinnacle?
Okay, well, let's just do that.
Or would you rather have 7.5, minus 110?
Well, no, because you know what?
Half points don't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, bottom line. I'm taking it. Give me the minus 7.5, minus 110. I don't care.
Okay, all right.
It does matter, but not in this game.
Okay, I hear you. Minus 7.5, 110, and you're also going to take the first half. All right.
Yes, minus 4.
Now, I'll bring up a couple of games that I'm liking.
Now, those are official for me, so you
all these picks are official.
Okay.
And Western Michigan at Northwestern is a game that we actually did discuss before. I don't remember exactly when, but I said I was liking Northwestern. At the time, they were 6.5 or 6. Now it's all the way down to 5. I don't like it going down, so I have to take it now, but I think I will take it anyway. Western Michigan plus 5, minus 106. I'm also thinking about maybe giving it on the money line as well. Northwestern, just basically the same kind of team that they have been. They played Ball State last year, won by 4.
Sure. They got they got a lot of guys that left, and they weren't even good last year. So
they don't really have
Western Michigan. They're stocked. They're loaded up.
Yeah, and Northwestern doesn't really have the big play kind of guys to get and extend that.
I wouldn't talk you off that ledge.
All right, I'll give that officially, even though the line is moved. Western Michigan plus 5. Mike Brenner, is there anything else you want to
There's one other play I got, and that's it
for
week 1 in college. Okay, I'm going with a 3-team teaser. Oh my God! Okay, and I got 10 points on these.
All right.
Okay, I'm going
10 points. Okay.
Yep.
Is that okay? Okay, we'll have to check. Okay. Okay. Whatever it is, we'll
10-point adjustment. What are your standards? 7 and 10.
What you have to if you're going to do a teaser, you have to name the book so we can give
exactly.
You
all right. Do you have any information? I can put it together with you right there. Then let's do this.
Yeah, just name the book and we'll tell you.
All right, let's go Clemson at Bookmaker.
At Bookmaker. Okay. Okay. 10-point teaser at Bookmaker.
Yes.
3-teamer. Okay.
Yep. Here we go. Clemson.
Okay, that'll be minus 7.5, so we'll give you plus 2.5.
Exactly. And Alabama.
Alabama, that'll be minus 1.5.
Yep. And Oklahoma, baby.
Oh boy, yeah, I like that one. Oklahoma at bookmaker will give you -2.
Yeah, because it jumped up. You know, they were 10, jumped all the way up to 12.
Yeah,
so
Houston is a team that might be a little bit overvalued this year. All right.
I think so. I really like this. I like coming out of the gate, baby.
Woo! All right, sounds good. Let's see. There's a bunch of other picks that I want to see this, and you're not going to take UNC and Georgia. You're not even going to touch that.
I really want to pull the trigger. I'm not. You know what, Pete? God, no, I'm not going to let you pressure me.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised by kickoff though if I don't put a bet on North Carolina because I still like it, and I think Kirby Smart. I read some reports. He's like, yeah, there's a lot of work to be done here.
Yeah.
He figured it out. When you're stepping between the hedges, you got a feeling everything's just perfect. No, Mark Richt, that was a bull in a china damn shop.
All right, you know what else I'm going to give? One final pick. I'm going to give over in Bowling Green, Ohio State. Bowling Green, of course, has a, they're losing a lot of guys on offense, but they play a big up-tempo game. And Ohio State has questions on offense, right?
They really
have
do.
Guys, and that makes me, first of all, Bowling Green's not going to be able to stop the guys on Ohio State.
Yeah.
Makes me think that Ohio State's going to be testing out their offense a little bit to see what they can do.
And that might mean a bunch of points.
Bowling Green plays an up-tempo game anyway. They should, even though they'll be outmatched by Ohio State's defense, they should at some point be able to put up some points. And last year, all those first 3 games of Bowling Greens went all to the 70s and 80s against.
Wow.
I forgot who they were against, but they were against Tennessee. One of them was against Tennessee, Memphis, and so they all went into the 70s and 80s. And the total here is 63.5 or 64. I will take over 63.5 -107. Bowling Green, Ohio State.
I love it.
All
Total's
right,
low, Shaq.
Mike
baby.
Brenner, why don't you review your picks?
Okay, here we go. I'm telling you, I can't wait. College football's here. Clemson first half -4. Clemson for the game -7.5. Also, Alabama. You know what? I'm going to switch that. I'm going to take away that half because that'll eat me up forever.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do the -7 for Clemson -120.
Nice.
Yes.
Good decision.
Absolutely.
Good decision.
Absolutely. I'm not
Half
leaving that
points
hook
do
swing.
matter.
They do matter. All right. And then Bama, first half -7, Pistol Pete, and the game -11.5. And my 5th and final pick for the weekend is a 3-team teaser. All right. Clemson will be +2.5, Bama -1.5, and Oklahoma -2. That's after a 10-point adjustment.
All
Pistol Pete, college football's here, and I'm fired up,
That sounds
baby.
good. Hashtag half points do matter. And Mike Brenner, we will be back for college football week 2. Hopefully a little bit more organized, streamlined, because I'm going to have a lot of picks a lot of these weeks, and we'll be able to give picks on opening lines on Mondays, then sort of during the week feel it out, then give more official picks on Friday, and so we'll have hopefully a bunch of picks each week to give to our viewers.
Pistol Pete escaping to New York tonight.
The wave is officially on us. It's officially upon us. Good show, Mike Brenner.
Go Bama.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.